My name is Yeong-Hao, and I'm the lead designer. On a day-to-day basis, I do anything from designing levels to speccing out AI to modeling or concept design, just a whole variety of stuff. I went to art school, and so from there I learned a lot of cool, like traditional art, painting, sculpting, and then I also was somewhat involved in the modding community doing level designs and maps for different games. And then from there, I got hired at Pandemic, and I worked on Mercenaries 2 first as a concept artist and then a world builder. Well, ever since I was a kid, I drew a lot, and I didn't really want to do anything else, and it was either drawing or playing video games as my childhood, so I didn't really have anywhere else to go. This is what I had to do. Turning concept art to game art, we start with a general idea of the area, and then that becomes a VizDev painting, just a quick, loose painting. And then from there, if we decide that's the direction we want to go, we break out all the different assets, all the different pieces that would go into that level. And then from there, I would probably go in and block out the space as well, and then figure out what are we missing, what additional pieces can we add, like a barrel here or a crate here. And then the modelers, all that stuff would have to be concepted out, and then the modelers would start building it, and then they would texture it. I don't know, art in games these days, in my opinion, it looks pretty good. I mean, the stuff on the 360 or PS3 looks really high quality, so I would say that it's more like that level of art, but then maybe produced in half the time or a lot faster. So you could have like more levels or more content. You can always make artwork better looking, but you get to a point of diminishing returns where things just don't, I mean, is it worth the time and effort to really, I don't know, make that rock look really, really polished? Or is it better to have more rocks, right? In like half the time. You have to make a trade-off somewhere, right? You can't have a rock with 1,000,000 polygons. Let's say if that's your cap in the engine. Like you have a rock that has 1,000,000 polygons versus 5 rocks with 200,000 polygons. Like which one would you rather have? Or 1,000,000 rocks at 1 polygon each or something, right? Like, so I mean, that's just the art director stepping in and with the creative director saying, this is the visual style and this is what we want to achieve. For Offset in particular, we draw a lot of inspirations from different cultures. So we'll look at like Arabic cultures or look at Southeast Asian cultures and kind of blend the two together, or mix a bunch of different cultures, mix in some India stuff in there. That's what gives it its unique look. One of the greatest things about the offset editor is that things are in real time. So you can drop in and drop out. You can put assets in actual game assets, run around, and then hit play, and then play from wherever you want in the game. So that's a real strength of the offset editor. And then also a lot of the tools are integrated within the offset editor, like the animation. I mean, you can view animations within the offset editor and real-time lighting. So that stuff's great. You have to export your model and then import it, and you have to make sure it's a certain file type, and all these little steps. Like, if we could just eliminate that, that would be nice. It would make the pipeline more streamlined, right? Like if you could just paint on a texture and then have it update in real time, which it kind of works like that, but not quite. We're not quite there yet. Always a hard question. What are your favorite games? Top 5 list. Probably, like off the top of my head, probably Final Fantasy II, which was Final Fantasy IV in Japan. A Link to the Past, which is the Zelda game on the Super Nintendo. And then played a lot of Counter-Strike, so I guess I would have to put that on the list. Mario 64 was a great entrance into 3D gaming. And then one more. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid was a good one. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions or you want to learn more, come to www.projectoffset.com.